Left 4 Dead Game of the Year Edition. This is Xbox One X enhanced. That means we're getting 9 times the original pixel count for a 4K resolution, and this is going to be awesome. So for context, it is a 4-player focused survival game. You can do 2 players locally. You can go online with others. You can put bots in. You can play by yourself with bots. There's versus. There's survival modes where you try to last as long as you can. You can do single player. Generally, you just play online. You play with other people. You search for a quick game, and you jump in. It's just it's fantastic. This is truly a classic title. I will suggest playing Left 4 Dead 2 because it includes the entirety of Left 4 Dead in it, which is the game we're playing right now. So therefore that one is a far better buy because it's actually got more like better gun content and stuff too. But I thought if we're checking this out, because these Valve games are getting touched up, we're gonna start with the first one. And my god, does this look fucking fantastic. Wow. Keep in mind, this is a very old game at this point. The second one is, you know, around the same age because they came out so close together. But the improvements to that one are crazy. But just like, look at the quality. This was a 360 game. This was on Xbox 360. And it was jaggedy when it came out on here. And this is smooth. It's smooth as hell. So with this squad, we've got a great team. Zoe there, fantastic. Voiced by Cortana. Love it. You go around through a sort of linear yet dynamic environment, taking on zombies and special infected as well, and just basically trying to survive and make it to the end of the area. And there's a bunch of different campaigns, and then yeah, that's sort of Left 4 Dead. You go through a bunch of campaigns. It tells a loose bit of a story, but you get the idea of what, you know, the game is. Your bots will help, they'll assist, and you're just mostly trying to, you know, survive and make it to the end. You can heal each other, you can help each other. There are like special abilities you can throw, like the Molotov that attracts enemies. See the boomer there is a special infected, and you're just blowing up zombies. I am absolutely just, I can't wait to jump into Left 4 Dead 2. You know, I respected this one because it looks just fantastic. I mean, look at these visuals. Like, come on. It looks like something that could have come out today. It really does look that good, at least in my opinion. Because compared to like playing this prior, like recently, on the console, it's just wow. And seriously, check out the Left 4 Dead 2 video because I'm really gonna just lose it on that one. That is one of my all-time favorite games. I played this with my friend quite a bit. The first one here at his house, we do the survival, we do the campaigns, and that was great fun. We had a really good time on this game. But that second one, oh my god, I still play it on PC to this day, all the time online, and I can't wait to go over it more there. But yeah, basically, they've just come in here, they've upped the resolution. They seem to do this very sparingly, but they need to do it more, because people will look at these games and they will be like, it's a brand new release basically. I know it's sort of like a re-release or whatever you want to call it, but damn, if you had somebody that was just coming today playing this for the first time, they'd be like, this looks pretty good, and they can enjoy this experience that I experienced when it first came out, you know, like for the first time, and it looks how I thought it looked, you know, back in the day, right? Like, when you remember something, you have a nostalgia for it. You don't remember the rough edges, you don't remember like the problems, you just remember how fun it was. And this one, legitimately, when they do these enhancements, the games look like how you picture them, you know, when you reminisce about it. It's just amazing, and I'm so glad that they did this sort of Valve collection. It also runs pretty fast. The servers are still very smooth. There's a lot of value to this game because, you know, the campaigns, the way the seamless multiplayer works. There's the survival mode where you're just trying to get the best sort of score time-wise that you can. And then there's versus where you can play as like the infected, and you just sort of swap and take turns as who you're playing. One team is like humans and the other team's infected, and it sort of goes back and forth. Cool, so we're back in it. Jumping up to it, Bill. Like, look at the character models too. It's really impressive. And like I mean, the pictures hold up really well. I'm gonna go to an Uzi. I mean, the text, it's kind of a little bit jagged. You can tell what assets are a little bit lower res. But I mean, just from like a standpoint of them purely, you know, up in the quality, it's breathtaking. And I can like finally go back. Why are you healing me? I have 90% health. Are you trying to get an achievement? Oh, I'm mad respecting. Okay. And you can go and you can play this any night and you can be like, oh, this still looks great. It still plays great. It feels so fluid. It's smooth. And yeah, there's such a variety in this one too. It's a very interesting campaign. It's not really narrative driven. The whole point of Left 4 Dead is just mulching down zombies as a group and trying to survive and having a good time. It's a lot of fun. And there's like a plethora of special infected and environments that you go to. This is sort of the most, I want to say, iconic of the levels, because we're doing the No Mercy campaign where we're trying to get to a hospital. This is very well loved. It's very well known. I mean, if you've played this game any point, you probably know of it, and it's something people will mention quite a bit when they think about this game. And I think it looks just fantastic. I mean, if you look at just the level of artwork, the quality of the signs, the character models, the zombie models look good. Yeah, she holds up pretty well. Now, I know this is like vanilla. Oh, crap. And I say vanilla as these games thrive for modding on PC. I'm not particularly familiar with the modding scene in this entry of the series, but I am very familiar with it for the second, and that sort of really adds to the experience. But as a vanilla, a console take, you're not going to see anything that compares to this on the platforms. This is truly a huge deal for, you know, console players on Xbox being able to revisit these classics. This is a classic game. It will be remembered for many years down the road, because it really did evolve like that cooperative multiplayer style and did something new. And it was one of the last Valve titles we actually got, so maybe not the first one, but you know what I mean, the second one and stuff. There weren't too many releases after that. I think it was just Portal, wasn't it? But yeah, it holds up so well. It looks so good. It's smooth. It's fantastic. It's like if I just turned it on PC and I just loaded it up in 4K, that's what it would look like. I mean, wow. The lighting still looks really good. The environments are nice. They're like medium-sized, I want to say. Again, it's a very linear setup, right? I mean, you're going through these areas, but there's like a sense of a little bit of exploration and sandboxy style to it as you're looking around, trying to figure out where you're going. There's little side rooms, nothing that will get you too delayed, and the bots will always seem to know where to go. I say it's essential to stick as a team, but I never follow that rule. I'm always ahead of people because everybody's so slow. I'm just not one to like chill around and take my time on stuff. I mean, what's the point, right? So we're gonna have to do a defensive point at this situation. These are one of the fun little things that happen. So you're not only just progressing. Occasionally, you have to sit somewhere and you have to hold off the zombies because you've got to turn something on. And that's kind of like, you know, one of the aggression points. I think you can also see the achievements right from the menu here. Yeah, I did alright on the gamer score in this one, considering I didn't play it a whole lot. Oh, look, we've got a tank. That's not good. You get the Doom music on. Well, not Doom as in, like, you know, crazy Space Marine, but Doom as in, bad shit's going down. I don't really see where this thing is. The fire's kind of holding it. The fire textures actually look pretty good. I don't think there's really a game that impresses me too much in terms of the fire physics. I've got pretty high standards when it comes to it. Eventually, I'm gonna like sit there and I'm gonna be like, wow, these physics blow my mind. Just for the fire. I'm not talking about anything else in the game. Alright, let's see what achievements we've got here. I haven't revived 50 capacitated. Wow, I suck. But keep in mind, I bought this like way later because it was on super sale. I played a shit ton of the second one. This game, when I played it originally, it was all at my friend's house. we would just go there. We'd do like late night. He'd bring it over to my house too. We used to bring our 360s to the same place, and we'd have game nights. That was a lot of fun. I miss those. Yeah, those were the good days. Anyways, that guy's like glitching. Yeah, this one definitely just a ton of fun, and it's so nice to see it, you know, looking this good, looking this nice. I think we will have to drop out here though and switch up the level to a survival one just so we can get a look at it. And I wish these other survivors the best of luck with their journey. It's drop in, drop out, guys, so it doesn't really affect or hurt anyone. And I helped them with the hard part anyways. Alright, we're jumping into Blood Harvest, which is a little bit different. Let's try to get that guy off the rope there. Jumped into a bot that's not doing too well. Ow. Wonder if we'll hit the silver standard, because I can't see shit. Oh, I'm getting pummeled by a tank. That's not good. Oh yeah, you also there's 2 tanks? Holy hell. Yeah, you go into like a last stand kind of state when you've been downed. Well, this is not good. Just kind of do some looks at the dead people right now, see what they're doing. I wonder if they're actually gonna hit the silver standard or not. The tanks can be hardcore. Oh, looks like he's getting sucked up. And it's over. Da, 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 da. But look at the effects though, the way they're so clear, and oh no, is she getting saved by the tank? And nope, now getting boomed and still holding on. This guy's getting eaten. Oh, it's over. 103? That guy must have been cheating. There's no way in LA lasted that long. Oh, I don't get a best time with this? That's lame. Huh. So another really fun thing about this game is you can like call votes to kick people and stuff, and yeah, you can always get rid of somebody that's like not being too helpful. I'm wondering if that's a glitch that they're invisible right now. That's weird. Does that have to do with the resolution being changed up? To be honest, it's a little bit spooky. I find it unsettling. Ominous. Chilling almost. Grab a Molotov and see what we can do. Yeah, I just wanted to show off another sort of environment in the game. The facility, the factory style, kind of what the survival mode is all about. Should we click it? I'm gonna click it. Oh no! I've awakened the horde and they weren't ready. Bad Sky capped it. Jesus. They were not expecting that. But yeah, it's just a little bit more of an intensive style, you know. There's all the zombies everywhere. They're coming in really fast. The special effect. You can use propane tanks for explosions, and yeah, you can kind of use the environment to your advantage. Shoot down doors. But again, you see all these concepts sort of really evolved in the sequel entry. I do really hold that highly. I know this one is great and all, it's a classic like I mentioned, but that second one is just such an evolution. And I know there are people that prefer this version, so that's fine too. I don't blame them, it's a lot of fun. Looks like we've got a tank incoming. Kill that thing. Damn, that's one tough tank. I'm coming, cow cat man, as soon as we kill this tank. As I burn myself alive. Ah, I got you. I'll get that achievement someday. Yeah, that's one of my favorite things is to like get an achievement. Like the last achievement you'll get will be in like the 2000s. And then you get it like 2018, there's like an 11-year difference or something. It's just crazy to think about that. Time-wise, just wild. If it's 2007, 2018, yeah, 11 years or so. Isn't that just wild to think about? He's coming back. Give a helping hand. Saving lives and switching up survival levels. I should also mention another iconic part of these games are like their posters. It's sort of like kind of known for that. This is the Lighthouse one. This, I remember being very popular for survival modes. We used to play this quite a bit. I guess we'll try the Molotov because we haven't really done that. Give me an M16. And yeah, it's like a nice outdoor one, so it kind of shows off that. Why I'm switching maps so often is I want to kind of give a little bit of a variety. We're seeing the water, skies. Well, they look pretty good. I mean, it's static, but the clouds, they look alright. They look pretty clear and clean. I respect the clouds on this one. And let's get to surviving. Where is the starting thing on this? Keep in mind, guys, it has been a very long time. Like years, probably. Well, I don't. When did this become backwards compatible? Because that would have been the last time I would have played this. Whenever that was. Pills, yeah, I gotta have those pills. What a great look. I'm very happy with this enhancement on this. They need to do more games. More games need to be enhanced. There's so much like potential for making these old games play like they're. It's great to have the option to even play them. You gotta say that first and foremost. But to have them touched up to the degree that they look like brand new releases is just phenomenal. And it's gonna add so much to the longevity of the experiences that people are able to have again. Because I want to be able to look down in the future and go back and play these games. I don't know about other people, but I think they were worthwhile because there's a reason we played them when they were out. There's a reason we love them so much and remember them. And all the propane tanks exploded. Fan-fucking-tastic. You're supposed to like set them out, even the fire, so that you get a good benefit from it, but whatever. Anyways, like I think there's a lot of value to what they're doing with the backwards compatibility program, and especially with the 1X enhancements. The compatibility program. Why am I having trouble getting up this damn ladder? I can't wait to see what they do in future console generations, because that's something I was thinking about too recently. Was, I mean, if they're enhancing it by this much now, what's to stop them from when we have even more horsepower sitting there, you know, amping it up a little bit further with an even higher res or even higher, you know, pixel counts. We might get a really, really dense, like, I mean, there's only so much you can do with the textures, obviously, there's limits. But I mean, this scales up pretty damn fucking good. Anyways, I really hope you've enjoyed this sort of revisit to the first Left 4 Dead game, and I encourage you to take a look what the second one has to offer, because I do think it's just this and so much more. The Left 4 Dead games are always hold a special spot in my heart, just because I love playing them so much. They're very addicting. They're great for friends. If you got a group of people to play with, go back and play them. I really want the third one someday. I hope, you know, Valve delivers or has somebody else deliver for us. That would be just incredible. But obviously, this is still such a worthwhile time. Iconic moments, iconic scenes, great characters, great cast of characters, and yeah, great maps. There's just a lot of value and content to this package that I think still makes it pretty compelling. And if you know, even on like a sale, it's even more worth it. Damn, that tank's tough. And of course, lots of achievements. There was DLC too. I don't think I have any of the DLC for this one. But, yeah. Definitely worthwhile. Jeez. Nobody's gonna help Bill up? Oh, now I'm getting pinned too. That's not good. Oh, we're all dying. Well, that's Left 4 Dead. Oh! I'm back. I'm back. Oh, everybody's dead. You get hit by a concrete thing. No.